Welcome to your magical moon message for the sun in Scorpio and the moon in Scorpio. Although this is not a new moon in Scorpio at all, this is the sun getting ready to go 0 degrees Sagittarius while the moon has just entered Scorpio. Real, listen, pay attention to the signs, because these synchronicities, your level of synchronization is so much more on point than it's ever been. I'm talking about you're literally facilitating ideas and thoughts that you synchronize and see evidence of in signs. There's a subtle approach to this that can look like confirmation bias, where you're looking for external events to align versus naturally being shown this without you having to see it. A lot of this also goes into subjective interpretation, and so the way people will look at things and the meaning of things subjectively can muddle up what is objective or not. It's not about, in this context, it's not about how objective what you're seeing is in relation to others. It's about how objective what your subjective reality aligns with to you. Okay, this way you don't project signs you see towards others, but remember that most of this is just in helping you align within. Okay, objectively, the chord and frequency of truth that aligns us helps align our subjective experiences with objective realities we both experience, but we may perceive uniquely towards us. Anyway, with that out of the way, the sun's trine to Neptune, and then subsequently the moon's trine to Neptune during Sagittarius season is going to facilitate this major blast off. This is the road to the new moon. We're having the balsamic phase, and we're starting Sag off with this balsamic phase, then new moon. This new moon is not only a definitive blast off into a higher conscious realm of existence and a higher ascended conscious ability to consciously perceive what you are consciously perceiving. Oh shit. But we can also highlight effectively that this will most definitely also represent, I'm taking a shortcut, this nature of you more so than ever being in a position to see with Sagittarius the deeper understanding of all this deeper psychology you're transcending. So this is really more so of a balsamic phase. The balsamic phase with 28 and 29 degrees Libra and then 28 and 29 degrees Scorpio has begun. This is dragging into the 0 degree Sag Sun and then balsamic moon phase in Scorpio, which will have again coming to the end of the season. So this is one of the most crucial transcendent phases, balsamic phases, transcendent cycles, that's going to uplift you in light of this new cycle in Sagittarius. The final transformation of unconscious habits and beliefs that no longer really take into account who you were pre-transformation. Especially if you're not aware of the effects of this transformation process Scorpio season has done, you're going to really see this happen really quick. Mercury and Venus in Sagittarius is facilitating super fast realization of your dreams and goals and just events, period. So it is at this critical juncture that I must remind you that your 3D circumstances do not matter. Right now, as you watch this with me, I want you to feel yourself at the end result of everything it is you want to harness and live. Emphasis, live in your life. Because relative to that, once again, not only is this being established accordingly, but this is also putting you in a position to now, with this phase, understand the deepening intensity and wisdom of everything that's going into what you're ready to ascend into. This is the apotheosis phase of your transformation that literally prepares you for ascension. And in this stage, because this is now transcending the psychological understanding of how deeply and intensely you are transforming this understanding of supernatural energy and pure energy, or pure supernatural energy, this is also going to coincide some of the most major visual breakthrough and completion of this integration towards you seeing all through the rest of this week the change and ascension of how you process synchronicities and signs, causality between your thoughts, which are frequencies, and its quantum nature in the world, and how you once again do all that. This is why feeling and being in the end result of what you want to be, and being this self-concept, takes your power back from trying to manipulate 3D circumstances and instead manage and control yourself so that you can beam the frequency you want to attract. Remember, most of these processes are unseen because frequencies are invisible, vibrations are invisible. So maintaining repetition, Virgo, through your thoughts, Gemini, will create Sagittarius, the dream, Pisces. I just gave you the formula right there. It's up to you to live it. You're going to see so much evidence for how you've been doing this the past 6 months. So you don't want to see this as, oh, I need to start now. You do this your whole life, okay? And this is going to break you through. Remember, breakthrough arc is Libra, Scorpio, Sag. We finished Libra, that was the action. We finished Scorpio, that was the energy and transformation. Now this is the final breakthrough. Every single day this season, you're going to see, Sagittarius, more and more and more evidence of the effect of how much you've worked hard, my friends. So come and reap what you sowed, because this is going to be so fucking fun. Okay, this rapid acceleration in your development is going to, relative to this one transit, key you into the most controversial synchronicities and signs that you'll be seeing, so that you accept hardcore aspects of yourself. This is very tied into hardcore aspects of your identity that some of you have struggle accepting, because it's not that you don't believe it, it's just hard to make real sense of it, especially when others in your 3D environment don't reflect that. But they will only reflect that once you accept that internally. Okay, it's not like you're waiting for anything. This is a process, but you want to really do more of putting yourself on the back instead of focusing on what you're still missing. Focus on everything you've grown into, because this is getting ready to crescendo very powerfully. The moon's trine to Neptune is going to be epic. The opposition the moon's making to Uranus is going to be very unconventional, and it's going to tie in the previous conjunction to, synchronicities, boy. Two weeks ago, that's just going to really synchronize your physical expression with your internal world. And this is putting you in a position to see what you could do with this Sag season. So the best part of Scorpio season is this ending part here. This 29-degree crystallization with the sun and moon is going to break you through considerably. And you're going to be able to experience everything you can possibly do during Sagittarius season, which is going to make it one of the most fun Sag seasons we've ever had, right before the end of the world. Anyway, so let this moon in Scorpio help you come into the final understanding of everything that you're transforming. You're going to come into the final pieces of the puzzle. There's going to be such extremely potent wisdom that will synthesize and put together everything that you have been learning. The sextile to Pluto is going to, in a hyper real way, ground the effect and strength of what it is you're focusing on, so you can highlight and harness this more effectively. I'm just so happy for you. I'm just so proud of you. I want you to take my prediction series. Like, I'm not the prediction guy, okay? I'm a prophet. These aren't even predictions. Like, I'm the word of God. Like, I'm an avatar, like many of you, finding your connection to God. So the reason why I do these prediction series is not for you to look at me as some kind of wizard. It's for you to remember, first of all, I've been predicting shit since I started this 2014. I'm doing this to show you that you do this, okay? Just like Jesus said in the Bible, Jesus said that you guys are gonna do works greater than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not showing you any of this just so it could be like, I have these abilities. This is basic. The ability to remote view has been researched by the CIA and KGB since the 60s, 70s. This is your natural ability. The fact that I can just say what comes to mind, and for the 4th week in a row, I'm on it. It's already the 20th, and I'm already 2 and 5 for my weekly prediction. And I didn't have to do anything. It just came to mind. You do this every day too. You do this every day too. So like, maybe you may not be as aware or practice it, but you do it, okay, in your own way. It may not even be through predictions. This is uplifting you out of that old world paradigm and segueing into this new age of eternal beings. So you activate your eternal self and harness now the ascended protocol with Jupiter at the end of its cycle towards a whole new cycle of evolution and awakening and growth, okay? So I can't emphasize enough the trine of the sun and moon to Neptune and Pisces and Jupiter and Pisces. This is that final push. Once we step into Sagittarius season, you're taking supernatural abilities and skills you have just initially started to develop, and you're taking it to the next level. You're blowing your mind with how supernaturally advanced you're grounding with Saturn and Aquarius' knowledge. So with the square to Saturn and Aquarius, don't be perturbed by certain things you don't know. This is just clashing what you used to know, so that when it sextiles in the moon in Sagittarius, you move forward with what you understand you are seeing. This new moon is going to be one of the best new moons we've ever had, and 2 weeks from this new moon, you'll understand what the meaning of what you're seeing with this new vision is. You want this Sagittarius season to be a season where you look at the vision of your world and you create the world you want to create, and you figure out how to do that and what to do with the moon in Gemini and Virgo. So get excited, because this final part of Scorpio season is going to be one of the most major breakthroughs we've ever had as a collective, and individually it's going to facilitate this theme of you fully transforming into you've always been. In light of the South Node, this is going to really uncover the layers of your ego mind and 3D self that have blocked the true receptivity and expression of your true authentic self. There is a God/goddess within you. There is a world within you. How would you like to manifest that world outside into this world and have the liberation and freedom towards this level of alignment? This one transit is going to clear out all of the blocks that did this and step you into the brand new adventure of discovering the next level of your being. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this magical moon message. It's okay to accept certain facets of yourself that you're not entirely sure how to make the most sense of, because like a lot of you are integrating elements of yourself, like God, goddess versions of yourself, that's really hard to make sense of. Like, how do I see myself as this? Remember, you have different states, you have different modes. So embrace your humanness, embrace the part of you that is still learning as you tap into the eternal part of you that's always existed. There's more context, there's more clues, there's more experiences. So just take things day by day and present. And here's the best way you can start. Do it with me. Feel the final point of the manifestation. Feel yourself at the end stage. How does it feel to have accomplished what you're currently going for now? Yeah, you may not know exactly how to do it, but you have an idea, and that's all you need. Everything will unfold for you. So stay in that state. Let this balsamic phase help you stay in that state, so that when you start the new moon in Sag, you're starting this new cycle with you staying in this state where you can create a new vision and change your mind on what you want to create as it comes. I'm going to say this again. This synchronicity sign, Neptune trine, is going to help you uncover hidden mysteries that will make more sense of soulmate connections and future events that you've been sensing for a while, but now see the light in Sagittarius to move in that direction towards in Capricorn season. Okay, you're going to break through psychological and supernatural understanding of how to activate, harness, and step into transformation states and forms, and harness your energy and magic at an ascended level that will now push you to use this ascended level to change everything about your life over the next 6 months. Godspeed, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're ready to go into God mode, see, some of you are already at God level, but if you're ready to level up your eternal self, then you stay blessed as always. Until next time.